occasions you have to take decisions. Decision making is also an ingredient of soft skills. And when you're going to make decisions, and decisions especially during critical hours, it becomes very difficult, my dear. But unless and until you hear to others, you cannot come to a conclusion. So it is always advisable to maintain a healthy and functional atmosphere and let the truth come out, and the truth will come out only from argument, even among friends. There has been a very beautiful book by De Bono, Parallel Thinking, the writer of the book Parallel Thinking. He actually says, he actually gives us a technique, and which he calls six thinking hats technique. And in that book he says that whenever we are in the midst of a crisis, or whenever we have to make decisions, what we need to do is, we actually need to, either in group or in yourself also, we need to wear these six thinking hats. And these six thinking hats are differentiated by colors. There may be white hat. This white hat will actually tell you about the facts. No? The present situation that is before us. For example, when we are in the midst of our COVID, what are the ground realities? These are the facts. And what we are to do. So then one can wear a red hat which has got emotions. This red hat has got emotions and intuitions as well. So when one wears this red hat, the emotion that arises is of patronizing. At times, maybe people get angry also, but we have to bear that. As an individual, when we wear a red hat, we can look at things and look at things that what can be the emotional repercussion of this issue. The next is a black hat. When you only find, when you wear a black hat, you only find negatives. Negatives are bound to be there. But that is not the end of the road. When there are negatives, there can be positives also. So let us also think of the positives, my dear friend. And then yellow hat, it is actually the fruitful one, which actually has a positive mindset. Even if we are in a dark stage, there are ways. The ways of keeping ourselves isolated. The ways of maintaining distance. The ways of putting ourselves indoors, fine, and then the green hat, which will generate ideas. If we actually keep all these options that we have discussed while wearing a yellow hat, perhaps we may be able to combat this pandemic called COVID-19. And then there will be a blue hat, which actually will be just like somebody cheering this session, fine, one will have the control over it, and finally we come to a decision. My dear friends, all of us are creative people. And as creative people, it doesn't mean that we may not come across crisis. We may come across crisis, but then every crisis has a solution, every problem has a solution. And that solution we can reach only when we apply our creativity. In the beginning of today's inaugural meet, Professor Tony rightly said that at the workplace we may have to deal with people from different cultures also. And while we are discussing things with people from different cultures, there are bound to be certain oppositions. Because as humans, we always have a tendency to consider our culture the best, our things the best, our country the best. But my dear friend, we also have to convert ourselves to cross-cultural communication. And this cross-cultural communication, this our sensitivity to cross-cultural communication can help us understand how other people think. Because believing that yours is the only best is actually a sort of imposing view. There are people, there are countries whose ideas, whose cultures also can have more food for thought. So the process of sending and receiving messages between people of different cultural background, leading them to interpret verbal and non-verbal messages differently, can be considered as cross-cultural communication. So as job seekers and also as job getters, when we are striving towards perfection, we also need to understand that we may have to communicate cross-culturally. Every culture has its own unique thing where a common population which is large enough and which believes it to self-sustain can also produce new generations of members without relying on outside people. What happens today? This technology, I often say that technology is a binding force. It binds so many cultures, it binds so many people, it actually has made the entire world global. So when you are communicating culturally, there are certain things that you might find difficult. I think there will be a complete session on it, so I will not speak much on this. But then one must always remember that every culture will have its own myth, own belief, own practices, own customs, own modes, own principles. We need to develop a sort of forbearance, a sort of tolerance to listen to other cultures and their people. Now, there are some examples you will come across. What is one thing, what is acceptable in one culture may not be acceptable in another culture. Imagine if for example, if something drops in your cup, whether you are drinking tea or something, you may not drink it. But in Mexico, there is a saloon where people gather to drink pulque, which is a distillate of cactus, and it is considered good. In our case, especially in countries which are very sensitive to all these things, we may find it very difficult. But in other cultures, in Mexico, it is considered to be a good fortune to get worms in your cup. This Maneki Neko is very common. It is actually an indicator of beckoning, of calling customers. There are certain sounds also which we find to be very fortunate and which may not be so fortunate in other countries. For example, the phonetic sound of 8 is considered most fortuitous of numbers which can augur prosperity. Whereas in Hong Kong, the number 4 can be read as C, which is a homophone for death. That is why in hospitals they do not have rule number 4, because that symbolizes death. So these are some of the instances. There can be many more if you listen to lectures on culture and communication. My dear friend, at this juncture, let me also tell you that the world has been divided into two cultural contexts, the high cultural context and the low cultural context. People of high context culture, they value not only words, but they also attach meaning to non-words. Whereas people of low culture, they attach meaning to words. They will always go for a written receipt of things. In a country like Japan, they think that non-verbals are more important. That is why when they even are going to sign a deal, they will sit silently for some time, close their eyes, and after that, after some time, they will go and join the meeting. Whereas in certain cultures, even who should be respected, how much? How much should one smile? Germans, they smile less. Whereas when Americans and Germans are talking with each other, Americans call them as high-placed people, whereas Germans call Americans as excessively cheerful people. So there are so many non-verbal things which actually create a sort of disturbance when we communicate in a cross-cultural world. My dear friend, one of the prime ingredients of communication, especially in terms of soft skills, is also to be aware of the use of non-verbals. Non-verbals carry a lot of meanings, and as you know, non-verbals are those which can be demonstrated not only through your bodies, but to your gestures, to your gestures, to your maintenance of time, to haptics, I mean to touch, to paralanguage, to olfactics, the sort of smell, the sort of fragrance that you use, the sort of odor that you apply. It is always said, there is one very famous quote which I am reminded of by Sigmund Freud, who says about the importance of non-verbal communication. When he talks about body language, he says, "He who has eyes to see and ears to hear can convince that no mortal can keep a secret. If his lips are silently chatting with his fingertips, betrayal seems to ooze out of him at every pore." My dear friends, the implication is, when you are speaking, when you are communicating, you have to see that your body language is also in sync with what you say. You cannot stand simply like a statue and deliver or babble or blabber. You actually have to bring a sort of harmony between what you say and what you are actually allowing, what you're demonstrating. I think much will be said by those experts who are going to deliver talks on non-verbal, but it is very important to observe the non-verbal features of communication when you are communicating to a larger crowd, because people do not want simply the speaker to stand at one place and speak continuously without any movement. As I said earlier, in movement alone is rash. While you are delivering a talk, your delivery has also to have a movement, not only of your limbs, but also of your lips, also of your voice, also of the intonation, also of the throat that you are putting. All these actually play a very vital role when we are communicating non-verbally. In many cultures, because I was talking about the use of communication in communicating while you are communicating across cultures, space actually carries a very important place. No? When two people of two cultures, they are talking to each other, what sort of space they are maintaining? And when you are communicating with a friend of other cultures, a certain restriction is also my different as to how much of distance to be maintained. The distance that a US person and the Canada people, they maintain, they are always 5 feet apart, which can be uncomfortably close by people of Germany and Japan, whereas the other people may consider it to be far apart. And not only this, the way you are looking at person, I mean nowadays, age has also got a lot of importance. What sort of gaze? Whether you are staring or you are gazing, you're looking, and while you're talking, and all these have got a lot of importance when we are communicating. You also have to respect your gaze to a particular level, because when you are talking, especially especially when it comes to gender cases, there also you have to be very you have to control yourself as to where you are looking. Moreover, this space actually causes a lot of meaning at many workplaces, where you will find the manager will take his seat in the corner so that he can have a better view of all other employees. Likewise, this haptics can also play a very vital role in communication. The same way is when you are going to say no. When we say no, we mean no. But the question is, when it is to be expressed by gestures, and when it is to be complemented by gestures, the difference with the different countries, especially in US and Canada. Taking your head back and forth, that actually means saying no. In Bulgaria, you have to nod up and down. In Japan, you have to move your right hand. My dear friends, a lot can be said about all this, but there are certain ways that one should always take into consideration while one is communicating across cultures, and I think other people will deliver or deliberate upon this in detail. Now, since I was talking about the role of soft skills in personality making, I was actually reminded of a very famous essay by A.G. Gardiner. And I simply want you to remember that essay so that you can find out how it can be connected. There is actually a person who goes to the lift and he simply tells the liftman, stop. And the liftman says, stop please. But then the passenger does not say please. And in an anger, the liftman throws the person out of the lift. I mean, this is actually the question. The man is thrown out of the lift. Now the question is, what if the passenger could have simply said please? I mean, while there can be different disputes on it, but then if you put yourself in that condition, let us imagine and let us remember the words of A.G. Gardiner who says, the pain of a kick on the skin soon passes away, but the pain of our own to our self-respect, or our vanity may poison an entire day. So my dear friends, the role of soft skills is very important in your personality making, since you will come across several such people, several such persons having different mindsets and different personalities. You will have to deal with them efficiently with the help of your positive beliefs, with the help of your motivations, with the help of your desires, with the help of your feelings. I could have gone on saying, but let me conclude on a note. It will actually give you a lot of food for thought. And let me quote from William James, who says, we are only half awake. We are making use of only a small part of our physical and mental resources. Stating the thing broadly, human individuals thus far live within their limits. They possess powers of various sorts which they habitually fail to use. My dear friends, all of us are good people having good communication skills. All of us have got good manners, but there lies within us one part of ours which is only half awake. In the sense that while judging people, while interacting with people, we actually do not allow our mindset to understand the other people, and unless and until we understand why somebody reacted that way, and when you understand, perhaps you will feel pity, you will feel a sort of sympathy with them. So with this note, let me conclude. But before I conclude, let me tell you, you all can make yourself a personality to reckon yourself with, and that is possible when you have a sort of positive attitude, and this positive attitude can be developed because there are several stages in your life you will pass through, and at every step there's a possibility that you can change yourself. The times may be difficult, just like Sally said, that there can be winter. But then let me conclude by saying, if winter comes, can spring be far behind? No, my dear friends, spring is always ahead. We are in September. We are very soon proceeding towards February. We are marching towards March, where there will be flowers and flowers, where there will be life, where there will be gems. With this note, let me thank all of you for the passive listening. Thank you one and all. Thank you organizers. Thank you coordinators. Thank you faculty members. And thank you students.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
You beautifully reminded
Wonderful,
me of,
emphatic, poetically expressed your ideas.
Thank you, sir.
Soft skill and personality development, and in a very simple way and enchanting words, you expressed your views on all four skills, psychological aspects of personality development, and many other concerns like cultural communication, and other things. It was truly a spellbounding lecture, and listening to you is always a chance, sir.
Thank you very much. If people have questions, they could feel free to raise
Yeah, sir.
questions so that I can answer.
Yeah, I was asking the participants if you have any question, please go ahead, or you simply if you are unable to ask, you can type your questions in the message box so that we can pass it to sir, and he will give you a reply.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Dr. Naveen Mehta ji.
Yeah, first of all, sir, have a very, wonderful, prosperous, healthy birthday.
Thank you.
It's a very, well-structured talk, and it is much better than the previous one. Every time, your lecture is better than the previous one. So it reflects also this time. And my not question, but my kind of not even doubt, but it's a question that hovers in our mind, being a faculty, being a teacher, that out of 4 skills, which is the most challenging skill for the teachers to handle as well as for the learners to learn. Could you throw some light on it? Miss, you are talking about the effective communication skills. I am very particular about the first part, only effective communication. Your talk is wonderful. Again, sir, congratulations to you. Congratulations to the organizing committee, especially Ajay ji, Professor Renu madam, for a wonderful organization of this short-term program.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. May I know whom am I answering?
Sir, if you could remember me, I am Dr. Naveen Mehta. We met years ago in Bhopal, sir, and I still do remember you.
Okay,
I am working as an associate professor in Sachi, sir.
Thank you very much. You see, Professor Mehta, while all these skills are very important, but from the point of view of teachers, speaking is the most important skill. And from the point of view of students, it is both the speaking as well as writing. I will actually emphasize more on their writing abilities, because once they start writing, majority of guys, they speak well, but when it comes to writing, they really are in a very bad state. I'm sorry to be forgiven, fine. I'm sorry, I should be forgiven for using that word, but when it comes to writing, majority of students in technical institutes, the country over, they are not good at writing. So what they need is, to enhance their writing abilities the way they are also improving their speaking abilities. Much attention is to be given to writing, and there are different ways available. No, nowadays in a digital age, there are several courses also on Swayam, on NPTEL. Fine, so they can go through those courses, and they should also develop. They are actually, I believe that they are to be made to write. Otherwise, they will not write. So for teachers,
thank you very much, sir.
To give them the assignments on writing, and let the assignments be checked also. Let them be told about their lapses so that they can improve.
Thank you very much, sir. You are very true in your remarks, sir.
Okay, any other person, please? Any other person, please? If someone intends to ask question.
There is one question in the chat box from Mr. Anil Reddy.
So may I ask the question?
Yeah, please.
So I am Anil Patil from Baramati in Pune, Maharashtra.
Yeah.
So my simple question is, can soft skills be taught online? I'm eager to know, because Dr. BINOD MISHRA, I have heard him, NPTEL, and many courses I have completed on NPTEL, like coding courses. And he is my favorite teacher, along with Dr. T. Ravichandran. So I just want to know, can soft skills be learned or taught through online mode? Sure,
Of course.
Mr. One second. Mr. Dinesh Singh, please mute your mic. Mr. Dinesh Singh, संतोष जी, Mr. Dinesh Singh का mic जो mute करिए.
Actually,
Yes,
yes,
please.
Dr. Patil, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
There is nothing in the world that can neither be taught nor be learned. It is actually the desire that matters.
Yes, sir. Okay.
And the entire NPTEL program is online. Are people not learning? People are learning.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, it is the desire ultimately of the learner. Yes.
Yes, so it depends much upon the learner how he makes much use of it. Of course, there are certain limitations on online sites, but yet a person who is desirous of knowledge will always go miles and miles to understand and to learn. I hope I have satisfied your query.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Yes.
Yes. Next.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, there are several questions in the chat box. Ajay ji and Renu ma'am, we can actually take up some of the questions because it's very difficult to answer all of them individually.
Hello.
Take some questions and ask me. Actually, somebody writes, what is the kitchen slob? Kitchen slob. Oh, yes, that's a very funny one. Actually, the kitchen slob is that whatever you are preparing in the kitchen, it has got a sort of smell. And if you are going to distribute that smell, even in the workplace, meaning thereby, when you are trying to put a fish in the oven, others will of course be affected. So that is what is meant by the kitchen slob. Vivek Deshwal, I hope you are convinced. Dinesh Singh, I have a question related to para-language, paralinguistics. Paralanguage is something other than language. I mean, language consists of words and phrases and all that, but paralanguage is the way you deliver it. No? The force, pitch, delivery, intonation patterns and all that. Fine. Then, okay, Mohammed Tayyab, wishing you a very, how can we deal with close ones who are full of negative vibes? Good, yes. Paying personal attention. For example, if I say, Tayyab, I like your presentation very much, but I think what I have felt is that if you could also bring some amount of changes in your modulations, then your presentation will even be more effective. I hope, Tayyab, you got my point. Soumya Nigam has a question. How does one learn to be assertive and what role gender plays in the same? Okay. The word assertive itself means assertive, but I don't mean that putting your weight, putting your presence, but then convincing people by your constructive ideas, you can be assertive. I mean, if your ideas have got power, I think you will assert my difference. Fine. Gender also plays a very dominant role. I mean, it has always been seen that when it comes to gender, men appear to be more assertive, but at times men may not be more convincing. So it is always important that you bring some amount of persuasion in your ideas so that you can convince others. How much is... Yes?
I have a question.
Please.
Hi, Ovya. First of all, thank you for this amazing presentation. My question is, as a student of university, we don't always have an opportunity to give impromptu presentations all the time. Sometimes we need to be extempore, usually. So my question is, what are your tips on effective communication building and how we can improve our impromptu and on-the-spot speaking skills as a student? Thank you.
Sir, before you answer the question, I would like to ask the participants that we will take only one or two more questions, please.
Ajay, if you have time, let them have some more questions.
Yes, sir. I thought that you must have, you are speaking continuously for 2 hours, so I thought that you
I'm
must.
used to it. I'm used to it. Afternoon also I have another lecture.
Okay, no problem, sir. Then please go ahead. We are enjoying your talk.
So what was the question put by somebody? No.
Yes, sir. My question is, what are the importance of effective communication building and speaking on the spot? Because usually we don't have an opportunity to spend time before the presentations.
What's the
So,
good
as a
name?
student of university, my name is Bhavya.
Bhavya, the government of India has already provided lots of opportunities, not only on online platforms, but even through your TV channels also. You get several sites where you get lots of things available. Lectures are available. Of course, you may not have the chance to participate in it, but then you can always learn. You can always learn. Join some of the courses of NPTEL or SWAYAM or whatsoever. You'll have plenty of opportunities learning that. And since you do not have the opportunity in your universities, I think your university departments must organize such conferences. I mean, these online conferences. I think this is picking up in most parts of the country, and students will be benefited in the long run. Fine? Don't you think that once upon a time we could not have thought of the remote corners of this country having these online classes or online lectures being delivered? But then that is being delivered. Am I right, Bhavya?
Yes, sir. Yes, you are.
Yes. So you people can, even amongst yourself, your group, your friends circle, you can create a group and let that group not be for making fun, but for having some constructive things, having ideas, discussion forums, 5 people sitting together, discussing on a topic and deliberating upon it. That will do more good to you. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Pankuri Sastri, we have seen that reading and writing is actually taken for granted. How can we improve that? Yes, Pankuri, it depends upon your choice of deciding what are you reading and what are you writing. Fine, there are so many things available for reading. But what exactly are we reading? So we have to decide that we must read good things. No, we must read classics. And when it comes to writing, we must write purposefully. We must write fruitfully. Then only you can have a feel over or a control over reading and writing. Riddhi Kunjwani.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
So ask a question. Don't say I
Yes,
would like
sir.
to ask a question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First of all, a very happy birthday to you. And
Thank you.
yeah, secondly, sir, I'm a faculty of soft skills training at one of the colleges around me, and I'm also very fond of learning and exploring this topic, soft skills and personality development. Now, I'm also planning to pursue my PhD this coming academic year. So I just wanted to ask, sir, that are there any chances that we can really pursue a PhD under any of this soft skills or personality development aspect? Is there any theory or so? Can I just search on it, or I mean,
There
that's
are
my
quite a good number of you can explore. The need is to explore.
okay.
And moreover, you can also find out some people in and around your university or institute. They will guide you more and more. And the real thing is when you explore yourself, that will be a better area to work in.
All right. So there are chances doing of PhD in soft skills.
Why not? Why not?
Okay. All right, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, Ajay ji, somebody has written, what is the secret of speaking for long duration for more than 15 to 20 minutes fluently? What sort of preparation is required?
Yes, sir. Uday Pratap is our student
Okay.
from 17 batch.
Well,
He's
well,
asking this.
Uday, it actually depends upon the practice. And with years, you will gain that confidence of speaking. Why we are not able to speak for 15 or 20 minutes is because we are not able to find out the suitable topic. It is the topic that provides you the information. If one has to speak simply for on smile, one may end up in 10 minutes or 5 minutes. But if one has to speak on the future of online classrooms, I think one can go on long and long, isn't it? Could you please refer books or websites to develop our soft skills personality? Google, please Google. There are so many. Fine. How to overcome hesitation. Tell yourself that you don't have any hesitation.
Fine,
And the
sir.
hesitation goes. How can we inspire others to read good books and write purposefully?
You
It all depends upon what sort of team you are going to form. Let there be good people around us. We'll have good teams. Fine. How to develop a good memory. This varies from person to person. If you really realize a line meaningfully, that is stamped in your memory. Fine. There is no shortcut to having a good memory. Fine. Any special textbook on communication skills? I think Ajay ji and Renu ma'am will tell you a lot. There are several books available in the market. Fine. I should not say because I am also a writer of books. While it is a great to possess a positive can-do attitude, but in one's everyday life experience encounters the possibility of us relapsing to a negative state of mind. How we combat this, sir? How to be consistently positive? Okay. Spend some time in nature. See that the plant which was there, planted some months ago, has started flowering. If the plants can grow, Lamu Dukka can also grow. Fine? Yes, Anil Reddy, we should not interfere in others' conflict unless and until you feel you can resolve it. Fine? There comes a time when the conflicts themselves erode and normalcy downs upon. I think I have answered most of the questions.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello. Hi, sir. I am Anjana from Kerala. So I have a doubt, sir. If I'm going to present something on the stage, suddenly I'm getting blank. I have prepared everything, still I'm getting blank. So at that time, what should I do?
This happens quite often. I think this happens quite often with you.
It's not only for me. Many of my friends, even they
Many
have
of
told
your
me.
friends.
Yeah.
Please develop some techniques to overcome nervousness. Fine. Join the course on soft skills on NPTEL.
Actually,
Fine.
I am a soft skill trainer, sir.
You are a trainer, and when the trainer himself or herself feels blank, it's very difficult. Only think that nothing will happen. I always tell people, what if I fail here? I must not fail at other places. Actually, most of us carry a sort of impression that there is something lacking in me. There is another technique, Johari windows. Please learn that. Johari windows.
Okay.
So there are certain things you do not know about yourself, and there are certain things that you know too much about yourself. So try to seek feedback from other people, and moreover, regarding getting blank is only because you feel that these members of the crowd they are inimical. Only think that they are here, sitting and waiting for me. Fine. That is why I always say, never think that they are going to kill you. They're actually going to appreciate you. Why are you appreciating me? Am I so special? No. I have learned like this only. So you also need to give some suggestions and seek honest feedback from people so that they can, with their feedbacks, you can improve yourself upon.
Thank you so much, sir. And happy birthday, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hello, sir.
Sir, very good afternoon. My name is Rachel. I'm from Bangalore. A very warm birthday to you, sir.
Hello.
Have a great year ahead.
Hello.
And I work for Google, and I'm a quality analyst. So what I do is I listen to calls, I give feedback. So as you rightly mentioned, soft skills is a real concern, because if we do not know how to communicate with each other, and that is where a lot of misconsumption or miscommunication is passed on. Example, there are very good IT professionals in our organization, but then when they have to communicate to other technical departments about the problem, they're not able to. So yes, as you
Hello.
rightly said, communication plays a very
Hello.
important role. So my suggestion here is, we can read a lot of books, a lot of newspapers, as you said,
Yes,
and then a
yes.
lot of TED talks, and nothing to fear, because communication plays a very vital role. And if we do not know how to communicate, what's happening now is, because of technology, we are becoming we are becoming ourselves. We are just in a one room, just having a phone in our hand. We're just watching, but then we are not talking to each other. Technology is good, at the same time it's a threat to human race. So I kindly request all of you to talk to each other every day. Watch a lot of news channels, see how they are talking to each other, and then start writing. These are few feedback sessions I give to my team. So I'm definitely sure that all of you will also overcome all this, and there's nothing to fear. As sir said, the more want to learn, there is no end for learning. That's what I wanted to share, sir. Thank you. Even though it was a very good refresher for me, there were lots of takeaways from your session. I will definitely implement that in my workplace. Thank you,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, Professor Ajay and Professor Renu.
हेलो
Yes, ma'am.
जी जी जी
Is there anything else?
जी थैंक यू सर for answering all the question very
Hello.
uh,
Hello.
patiently and enthusiastically also.
Hello. Hello.
जी
Yes,
thank you
I
so much,
think there
sir.
is
It
there
was
is
a
one more
wonderful
question,
session.
and that should be the last question. Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes,
Am
please
I
go
audible?
ahead.
I'm audible.
Yes.
Sir, first of
Good.
all, I would like to give you a special thanks, because your session was really tremendous and extraordinary. We have learned a lot of things from you, sir. So it's really a fascinating session. My question is, sir, most of the time it happens that whenever we face an interview anywhere, the questions which come from the experts, they are varied, because these questions are very not ready to explain it. So it happens most of the, personally it has happened with me. Do you have any technique or any methods to tackle these questions? See, don't have any particular example for it, but
I
it
think
happens.
for that the coordinators will have to arrange another session, and I think there is another session on interview skills.
But sir, your thoughts on it within a short.
Uh, you see, interview is a sort of interaction.
Yeah,
There are many times when, despite the fact that you possess everything, you are not selected.
yeah.
Fine, but that does not mean you have lost the race.
Okay.
We can also look at the other side.
Yeah.
I have personally experienced some such occasions where the interviewers were not convinced with me, whatever be the reason. But
Yeah.
then I have every right to express my own ideas, my experiences, my
but
knowledge.
but sometimes it considered as a negative thing that when you
Let the world be, let the world be. तूफान से लड़ते हैं कश्ती के फशानों में, हम फूल भी खिला सकते हैं पथरीली जमीनों में.
क्या बात है बहुत बढ़िया
Isn't
सर
it?
बहुत बढ़िया yes
So let the world not judge me, but sometimes for the other, I will be judged. Let us have this optimistic view.
okay
Nobody could have thought that online lectures will become so popular.
yeah
But
yeah
today, you see,
yeah
today
it's a,
people who used to criticize these online things,
they are
they are now
dependable
chipped in with these online things.
yes
Things change, times
yes
change, people change.
yes
Change
sir
is mandatory.
Yes, yes. Thank you, sir. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.
Thank you.
Yes, Renu ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. So I think time
Okay,
has
thank you,
come.
sir.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I thank all the coordinators
Hearty wishes
for
to you, sir.
for considering me was this topic and was this August gathering.
Hearty wishes to you on your birthday once again, sir.
Thank you very much. So we can now end this meeting.
Yes,
Can
sir.
we now end this meeting?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Yes. Thank you
Uh,
very much.
your voice is cracking in between, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
So can I now end this meeting?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. And we are very thankful for your nice lecture, sir.
Thank you very much.
Renu
And
ma'am, Renu ma'am, can I just have a word with you? This is Paramita Thakur here.
Yes, yes, I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Uh, Thank you so much for keeping up with all my queries, and it's been a lovely session, and I hope to be in touch with all of you all, not
Yes.
only throughout the session, but in future too. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you. I request all the participants to join another session and at 2:45 p.m. It will be by Dr. Smita Jha on perspectives on neurolinguistics. Thank you all for your kind listening.
With these words, I once again thank you all. The schedule for the next 5 days has been shared in the WhatsApp group and has been well thought of. We compliment resource persons for planning and putting together enlightening topics. We would like to extend our thanks to the faculty, technical team, and research scholars for their efforts. I hope that this program will be yet another opportunity to draw lessons, develop our beings, and become better sources of knowledge for each and everyone around. Thank you so much. Namaste.
The aim of PART-1 is simply to remove salty carbon deposits from the inside of your car engines. The services are mostly completed by mobile technicians who will meet you in your vehicle at your home or place of work at the center point. The technician will tap into your car fuel system and inject their own liquid or gas mixture with the aim of removing the carbon bulbs within the engine. The injected formula will then burn at an extremely high temperature, which is theory will remove the carbon with visible soot emitted from the carbon exhaust pipe. More involved methods and specific internal parts of the engine may include parts being removed from